We're Ula and Josh, and we live in the southern British countryside on board a 60-foot narrowboat.
It's been over a year now of full-time boat life, and we have seen some incredible sights along the way. Join us this week as we say our goodbyes to the city of Bath and start our journey back eastwards along the Canal and Avon to begin our next adventure. We have spent the past few weeks exploring Bath City, visiting cafes and exhibitions, but due to the winter closures along the canal, we have been forced to wind up our time here and start planning a cruise eastward again, back towards the Long Pound and Summit. But before we set off, we thought we'd take you a little further on foot along the canal to show you some of what is further west on the Canal and Avon.
Is it fair to say that you have seen these areas and I haven't?
Yeah, I went for a walk the other day. It's very lovely down here.
It is very lovely. No wonder I'm dragging behind you, babe, because you've seen it all before.
Reminds me of Venice a little bit, just a little bit.
That's so true, it really does. It has that Venetian vibe. Big Tesco truck over there.
So, well, yeah, just behind that is a Tesco's, I believe. So that's our closest supermarket while we're moored here. But just behind Josh is the winding hole, 72-foot winding hole.
I love that the viewers are learning this as they're listening to you, and I also am whilst holding the camera. Good information, babe, thanks.
So yeah, we'll have to turn around here. So from here on, we can't discover by boat because we can't go any further. There's no other winding hole further down. There's a lock and we're not really meant to go through it. So
that's right, that's the furthest part. Well, this is our last port of call.
No, this winding hole here is our last point of call this year.
Yeah.
And yeah, so we'll just go for a bit more of a walk down this way and show you what there is, because we won't be doing it by boat at least until the spring, but by then we're probably off on an epic adventure. So
probably, definitely. Living this slow-paced life on board a narrowboat definitely has its perks, but I have to admit, sometimes I can procrastinate big time, and I do find myself taking forever to get into my daily tasks. I've been fortunate enough to be given these productivity shots by Magic Mind to try out, and I wanted to actually give them some time myself before talking to you guys about the benefits, if any. I have to admit, these guys have been a great little addition to my morning routine. After taking Magic Mind, I'm not sure if it's a placebo, but I do feel mentally wide awake and much more productive. Each little 2-ounce shot is packed full of natural ingredients and nootropics to smash procrastination and increase focus and productivity. If you fancy giving Magic Mind a go yourself, click the link in the description box below and use the code UJ20 to get 56% off your first subscription. And if you're not convinced by the results, they offer a 60-day money-back guarantee.
see it here.
What's that?
Markings of where the lines that would be attached to the horses.
Ah, yes.
So obviously before the diesel engine or coal engine was invented, all narrowboats and barges used to be towed down the towpath by a horse. And when they did, the horse's lines would often rub against bridges and other structures as they were going down the canalways. But it's a really beautiful memory that's marked in the stone here. You can see
it's literally
these
there.
are the markings of where the ropes rubbed away over the years at these bridges as they walked the towpath. So the horse would have walked along this area here, and as it went around the corner it probably would have pulled a little bit. Isn't that beautiful? This is mark makings over hundreds of years.
It is.
Right there. So cool.
These houses are gorgeous. Very fancy. It'd be so nice to have a little waterfront property. Top block cottage.
That's cute, isn't it?
So beautiful.
Right next to the lock.
Can you guys make out what that says? We're struggling from here, so I doubt it.
We think it says malt house. So an old industrial building along the canal, which makes a lot of sense.
It does make a lot of sense. Super cool though.
Oh look, there you go, that's the old malt house. That one there that we just showed you, this is what it used to look like.
Bloody hell. That was a good coincidence that we stopped and had a look at that building. Yeah.
I really like this little bit here. So as you know, we came through Sydney Gardens before, and it says on this plaque here, the fashion conscious owners of Sydney Gardens didn't like the idea of a working canal passing through their patch. So the canal company used ornate architecture, which you would have seen as we went through. So if you see on the plaque here, it shows you this wrought iron bit of a bridge that's obviously passing through through Sydney Gardens, and then this one here, which I think I got a pretty good shot of actually as we went through it.
So that's the
Had to keep
reason
it looking
why.
fancy, because it was a working canal, obviously, not just for leisure boating.
Brilliant.
I like that.
That's nice though. I'm glad that they did put that effort in.
Yeah.
It looks cool, doesn't it?
entrance to someone's garden.
Sorry?
At that entrance to someone's garden. Just there, right next to the lock.
Wow. It's quite special.
Your own little private bridge to take you to your home.
I've personally been walking down here and I've kept telling Ula, come on, just a little bit further, because I really wanted to see Bath Deep Lock. I've heard a lot about it, a lot of horror stories, but it sounds really cool, and I think we've just come across it now.
Look at this thing, look at that. Wow. That's a deep lock. Looks quite terrifying, actually.
Probably can't even hear us. Pretty deep.
Very deep. Look at this. I don't know if the camera's doing it justice, but it's a freaking deep lock.
I don't know if the microphone's doing it justice and you can even hear us.
This is actually a really cool thing that we've not seen before. In order to open these gates on this side of the lock, you actually have to use a windlass as well to be able to actually open the gates. You don't just push them, you use the windlass to open it. So I'm a bit gutted that we don't get to try that out. But let me show you. So I guess you would attach your windlass here, and then if you look down there, you can see that through turning the windlass, the gates are gonna move their way through and open.
There you go, guys, Bath Deep Lock. You've seen it for your own eyes. Well, through our camera lens. Bloody cool. Are we ever going to get a chance to go down here? The weather, honestly, on this canal, the weather affecting this canal, honestly.
I'm pretty sure it affects loads of the network in the same way. The only thing is that we really want to get off this canal to explore other places on the network.
Exactly,
But
that's my point.
We have a really small window of opportunity to leave the canal. But it's also, there's a small window of opportunity for us to be able to explore further this way. So which way, what do we choose, guys?
It was like one of those one of the vlogs that we did in the middle of the year. We were like, which way? The big dilemma, left, you know, east or west. But really, it's genuinely that true. We missed the occasion because I was working at the campsite in the summer. Now we have the opportunity to actually move the boat and enjoy some adventure time. But we can't because of the bloody weather again. Hey ho. One thing about living on a boat is you have fantastic neighbours. Like these guys. There you go.
Oh! Oh, you got it. Hey, buddy.
Come on.
We did just feed them before. Josh isn't just teasing them.
We gave them loads. Look at these lovelies.
Wow, look at them all. Hello.
See you later, guys. Good luck on your food hunt.
Bye-bye. And so it was time to say our final goodbyes to the city of Bath and begin our journey eastward onto the next adventure. Thank you so much for watching this week's video, everyone. And also a massive thank you to those of you who have bought us a coffee this week. Your support means everything. Much, much love.